Alright. Oh, Devin, we're back at another one of these.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, wait until you start lagging. No! Shit! Fuck! No!
You can
Quit!
just load it from, no. You can just load it from right there. No!
No!
Oh.
Fuck!
Oh my god.
Shit!
Why
Thanks,
did
Devin! Oh, you're a savior!
I thought
Fuck you!
I thought you were on the load game. I didn't know that it was just... This is one way to start a stream, right?
No!
Oh my god, that was beautiful.
Ah! Why?
Okay, I'm gonna rewatch that entire moment on my phone.
Oh no! Oh, I'm so pissed. All right, turn the volume down. Oh no! No! Hit no! No, man, are you sure you want to return? Yes. Please, no. Fuck!
Just a big loud fuck! I love that.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna speed run this shit.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do is just spam click that. Yeah, you can just skip those moments. There you go. Yeah.
Screw this!
This is the greatest, though. This is the greatest start to a live stream ever.
Devin, you're a bitch. This is all your fault.
I didn't know you were on the save. I thought you were on the load area, but apparently I was wrong.
I'm not even clicking it anymore. It's doing it on its own. Ah, fuck.
It's time. Just click a bunch of words. I don't know why you're moving your mouse. You can just click on the one word every two.
Because I don't care.
That was the funniest thing ever. Did you know where exactly you were, though?
It was right after I read the thing with, the fucking pink-haired lolly.
Masky?
I don't know where. Natsuki, yeah.
You left off after she talked about how Yuri said she wanted to walk home with you. And then you chose to walk home with Sayori still. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just skipping all this shit.
I'm just saying you left
This
off
was
at,
a horrible fucking start. I blame you, Devin.
I mean, you have every right to. That was my mistake. But I still that was you gotta admit that was just a little bit funny. You'll look back on this and say, "Ha, that was pretty funny. You're an asshole."
You are.
Hey, I was an asshole on accident. Boop.
What? Why? Somebody just got slapped?
Yeah, that was a cookie, remember?
All right. Hmm.
Well, I won't let you see that. Oh, you know what? This is the new one. This is the one that I had. You
Ah,
have to go with her to
fuck.
get the supplies now. So now you can, I mean, you can kind of just start reading that now if you wanted to.
Ah.
It's the one that you
Oh,
didn't, yeah, it's the one you didn't get early, like last time.
My throat hurts too much. Here, you do the girl voices.
The girl voices?
Yeah.
So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks.
Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you.
Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Ah, and where are you going with Kosei to get the... Oh, it's like, oh, are you going with Kosei to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Aw, but I wanted to go! It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay, okay. How was that? It was just a suggestion. See if you can find some poster paper too, okay? Okay! Ready, Kosei?
Yep, let's go.
Oh my god, my voices are just so cringy.
Mine hurt, so here you go. You can do this. Sayori and I exited the club room. I follow behind Sayori, hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori? What exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of a literature. My god.
Me and Monica have it all planned out. Oh my god, my voice is just dying.
Alright, Morty.
Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry.
Is that so?
Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance.
A performance? Of what kind?
Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems.
Wait, didn't we already explain this in the last one? Oh,
Monica
it's a different
did, but
story.
because
Okay.
this is a new one, Sayori tells you first.
That sounds kind of dull.
Kosei! You're not thinking about it right way at all. I don't know, it was me for a minute. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them.
Okay, so when there's a ... you don't have to yell at excitement.
Yeah, I know, I just realized that. Like, you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots. Oh, nice.
I'm just making sure something.
Okay. Caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the one prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Ah! Like that! What was that face for?
Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just mean, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that.
You meanie! I'm working super hard on this, you know.
I know. I just meant that it's a pretty an ordinary contrast to your cute self.
It's embarrassing. What the hell was that?
I'm sick, don't worry about it. I've been out of school all week, it's okay.
But I guess that means I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, I guess so.
It sounded like you just died all of a sudden.
I did.
Ah, I'm so excited! The festival is going to be so much fun!
Dory spins herself around the hallway again.
Hey, Kosei, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission!
I'm drinking water. The mission, eh? Oh yeah, I gotta go fuck her. Alright.
Wow! Freaking dark real fast.
It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori.
Like this.
But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit.
No, she just
She's
has PTSD
nothing but a
now.
ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around her.
Nom flashbacks.
It's getting it's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. I don't know why the fuck I couldn't read that. As the year went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more.
Hey, just remember, you're the one who said immigrants instead of imagination.
Screw you. I am. Alright. So, going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. So this is a different story than the last one because Devin fucked up and told me to click something when I shouldn't have.
Yeah, you clicked yes before reading. I don't even want to hear it.
I followed. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Oh, back into the closet.
Let's see what we have in here.
I guess she's going hiding back in the closet.
Now we're going to the closet now. Crayons!
Ow.
Sorry, my voice cracked.
Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf.
They're the best brand, too!
I didn't know there was a best brand. Crayola?
In Japanese form. They're kind of dirty, though.
Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find...
Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color.
Fine, fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper.
Ah. I'm sorry.
Oh my...
Ah, I dropped one by accident.
Yo, I'm gonna have to fucking turn you down in Discord there, but fucking... Gotta destroy the viewers. Smack.
Kaya!
What was that? What was that?
Kia!
Kia! Sayori bends over and Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and crayons spill all over her lap. You okay?
My forehead!
Sayori clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori.
But it hurts.
Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly releases her hand from her forehead. Oh, I can see two fucking people turning into lollies. Last time Natsuki, this time Sayori. I gently brush her bangs to the side. I gently... What? Yeah.
Ow!
Sorry. There's a huge red mark in the center of her forehead. Maybe it's a pimple. A bump is starting to form as well. Yeah, it's called a pimple. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice.
Kosei.
Not talk like that. Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do.
You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn.
Even wincing from the pain, Saori makes a silly joke. Ha ha ha, what are you saying? I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
Gone when you come back. Pat Saori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than the drink. But I know Saori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. It's just a moment I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Saori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. This looks like some top-notch crayons. Doesn't even have paper on them to protect your fingers. So you can hold it better. Damn. At least they were already in the wrong spot before I spilled them. Sorry. Here.
You read mine.
And Saori, a bottle of apple juice. What kind of apple juice, first of all, looks like beer? And second of all, is in a water bottle? I don't know. Maybe he took some water bottle and just pissed in it. Who knows? Yeah, I call it apple juice.
It's nice and cold.
Saori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Saori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot.
Sorry, I forgot.
SpongeBob. How hard did you hit your head? Saori places the bottle against the bump on her forehead.
It stings.
Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good.
Hey, Kosei. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it?
What do you mean?
You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard.
Why are you telling me this now?
You would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to stop me from try really hard to get me to stop crying. It would almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know.
Did I really do that?
Yeah, you don't remember?
Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head.
Kosei, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart.
Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long.
Really? Maybe you're right. Kosei, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us.
Devin, when it says Kosei with the ... don't go Kosei. As if you're like, Kosei, listen to me. I love you.
Do you really think it'll be like this forever? Shut up! I'm not a freaking reader!
Neither am I. Forever. If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up.
I'm so happy.
Dory has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her.
I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monaco, you know?
Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way.
Not if I hide it under my veins.
Dory hops to her feet.
Ah,
I was taking off my headphones. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back into the classroom.
you're back! Good timing. I was just about ready to start sharing our... We were just about ready to start with sharing our poems.
Oh.
Sayori, your forehead.
She's fine. Don't worry about.
I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway. Were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh, I have it right.
Wrong one, Devin.
I said,
There you go. Sayori frantically glances around herself.
I forgot all the stuff!
Calm down, Sayori. Yeah, calm down, Devin. I have it all right here.
I'm just playing my part, you know?
I found the poster paper, too.
Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Kosei.
Oh, well, Sayori. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori.
I made it an adventure.
You did. Yeah. That.
Okay.
I'm sick.
In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too.
It's a waste of your personal time.
Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems?
I guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Who should I show my poem to first? Just because I don't want to force myself later on to read her damn handwriting. I'm going to read it now.
Get it over with.
Yeah.
Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Kosei.
Hey, what, are you eating my paper? Good one you are. Good at it.
I ate it and I became smart. I eated it and I became smarted. I already read that line.
No, you didn't.
I did.
You did? Oh. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot.
It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers.
Nothing. Not nothing.
It's nothing. I know you're new to this. So don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poems to feel perfect.
Are you gonna make this person that's like super literature all country? I know you're new at this.
I know you're new to this.
I know you.
So
it ain't no nothing. Don't worry about it.
You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring.
Did you almost read that as darling as well?
darling.
Yeah, I almost read it as darling. I was like, what?
I guess we're both
Dyslexic.
guilty. Metaphors can go a long way.
Oh, really?
Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears.
Mm-hmm.
Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very intimate exercise.
I see. That's certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing.
I have, well, an example of that, if you like to read it.
Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem.
Do you want me to read the poem too, or do you want to read it?
The
This is the raccoon. We've already
raccoon.
taken care. We've already read this.
It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for the guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside a window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed the strange tendencies as the unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread, my hunger, curiosity, the raccoon, and urge. The moon and increments its phase. Fuck this, I already read it. I don't care about it. It's a little more daring. Oh wait, no, this is you. Fuck.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
I know what it's about. That's right.
Knives.
It's a bit
Coming back for
closer to my
more.
preferred writing style. Cutting, knives, slices. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express that way it feels for me and to indulge in my more unusual hobbies, like cutting. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because they're embarrassing.
Oh, no shame in telling people
will
you
make
cut
fun
yourself.
of me. Don't you have anything like that, Kosei?
Well, yeah, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities.
No. Best we can do is screw each other over and tell each other we suck.
We all suck in our own way.
Yep.
Even if it's difficult sometimes and the same things make us uncomfortable. After all, I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would have probably hated myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. But I'm glad you're a good listener. Okay, let's talk to the unicorn. I'll say, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
Yeah, I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good. Oh wait, we've done all of this. This is the same text we had. We had this text in the last stream. I don't know. Because there is a skip button there definitely. Should we just skip it or?
Fuck it.
Because we actually did go through this.
Oh, so it only shows the skip button if you've already been through it?
Yeah. Hi again, Kosei. Oh, you've been through this one as well. Great chat we had. Oh, you didn't get through this one though. What the hell?
Pretty good.
It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote.
Another one. Last time it was Natsuki. Oh no. Oh no, they're different paths. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh yeah!
You two are like the dynamic duo. Oh my god, my voice is cracked.
Duo. That's kind of exaggerating it.
Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy.
I'm not shy. It's just
I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I?
No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. Just Monica. I'm just kidding. I really didn't mean it like that.
No,
Joseph hates when I say
worry.
that.
Just Monica.
Just Monica.
Just Monica. What the fuck does that mean? I get what you're saying.
You'll find out. Well, alright. But anyway. You want to read my poem now? Wait, we can skip this one too. What the hell?
Fuck you.
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either.
Bitch, fuck off. Phew.
Huh? Phew what?
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I guess the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey! What makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Glad to see someone's recognized my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
That's the... Something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point.
Come to think of it, it kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
You think so?
Yeah. Well, I guess you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sorry has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how could someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you?
Fluffy?
Fluffy. Does that mean you're fluffy? Oh no, Sayori's fluffy.
I know I'm fluffy. I have a big afro on my head.
I used to be fluffy, then I got a haircut.
Yeah, and then you look
It's
like
like
Elvis.
she's dragging around a dead weight.
That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, you would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Oh, Amy likes spiders.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Ickly, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her sing my favorite song.
Kind of sounds like a
Ev-
black chick.
I know! Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. The one time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders. No, so her hands are probably gross. Well, that's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone.
Not bad, right?
My voice hurts. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short.
Mm-hmm.
I was just warming up.
Yeah.
I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
Better than this one. No. Of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem.
What was the message again? I didn't like spiders!
Yeah, Amy likes spiders. Don't play around spider people.
Spider-Man.
Don't
Spider-Man.
enjoy hobbies.
It's whatever a spider can. It is what.
I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being.
What are you face palming at, Angel? You like my voice?
Anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Oh wait, what did that say? Shit. Do you know people like that?
Of course, it's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It could be about anything. My cuteness. I wrote it to be easy to relate to.
Because you like spiders.
Because I like spiders. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid that people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today.
Huh? Did you say Yuri?
Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things.
Ugh. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything.
Natsuki has trouble finding words.
I guess I should try not to be so mean to her.
Ow! Ah, I just cracked my knuckles on my table. Oh.
If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson.
Whoa, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important.
I love
Pretty sure
reading.
Yuri's-
My favorite stories are ones without a damn lesson.
I'm pretty sure that Yuri said that exact same thing, that conveying emotions is important.
Yeah.
But I want other people to think that, not just feel. Or, yeah, make people think, just not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward for it.
There's a tomorrow.
Okay, everyone! We're all done reading each other's poem, right? I have some extra planned today, so if everyone can sit in front of the room. Oh, we can skip all this. This is all just all the sharing and stuff.
Yo. Well, this is fun. Oh no. Oh, okay.
You chose Sayori last time.
Why is Yuri on here now? No. Yuri. You really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
You can skip this too. You've done this too.
Screw off. Just read it.
But she's so beautiful and smart.
Okay, so Devin, tip when you're reading, since we're in literature club, alright? When it says B dash but, it doesn't say but, it says but. Like stuttering.
There's
you
a
don't
lot of butts in that sentence. Where can I get some? I didn't just say that, did I?
Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Kosei. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so...
Sorry. I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Ah, to make another one, sing. Dark. Sticky. Beauty. Lost. Music. Fantasy. Heaven's End. Vanilla. Oh no, what did I click? I clicked 2 by accident. Devin, did you die?
Nope, just watching you do things.
Alright.
Oh, you're right where I am now.
Oh.
Okay, but now I can read from my game now.
Alright.
Aw, man! I'm the last one here again.
Don't worry, don't worry, I just walked in too.
Were you practicing for piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determinations, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival! It's gonna be so great! Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah, I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori.
Oi, fuck off.
Oh, shit. Sorry, it messed me up because now I'm really.
Yeah,
now
I
I'm
know.
really
I
minded.
know. That's how it is for me last time. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Yo, I wish our schools did this. What the fuck?
I've never had squid.
Dude, squid's so
on.
good.
Are you saying you don't like squid? All of you, of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Mon, Ika. Wait, what?
No.
What? I don't get it. Is there like a type of squid?
Either that or what I'm thinking she's referring to ink.
Oh.
I don't know. Hold on. Let me Google that actually.
Is there like a Mon squid or like an
Let
Ika
me
squid
Google.
or something
Hold on,
like
let me Google it. Monica.
that? Now we have.
Yeah, hold on. I'm looking it up.
Yeah, I'm actually kind
Give me a
of
second.
interested in this as well.
I'm I don't know. What the good joke. Possible as well. Ika, funny. Squid. Alright, I've been studying Japanese for a bit. Reference to a squid Monica named Natsuki breaks down Monica's name into Mon and Ika. If you do Google Translate, you'll see that the squid translate into the characters I and Ka. Therefore, you have Ika for squid, as Natsuki tries to play out Monica kind of breaks the fourth wall a little bit by explaining that it doesn't work in translation. Ma-ni-ka, as we would say for English, in English, actually, it would be roughly the same in Japanese as well. Mani-ka, but Natsuki breaks the ni down into the separation characters for Monica. Hopefully that wasn't too confusing.
Sure.
Sure, apparently she just broke down her name into something confusing that no one cares about.
Completely Japanese and ununderstandable.
Yes.
Mon Ika. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind.
There's the fourth wall.
Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Oh, that's you. Frick!
Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Hold on. I'm gonna stop screen sharing because it's lagging me a little bit. A second.
Okay, that's fine.
Let's see. Just closing out some windows. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, right. If you say so. I weirdly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already disappeared with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. Timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk.
Kosei, what's up?
Fucking
I'm sorry. I'm reading off of my game now, so it's like it's using my name. I gotta remember that it's Kosei. Kosei, what's up?
Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? And what do you mean?
Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser around up and down her desk.
Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised if I'm not if I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Devin. I mean, Kosei. Oh my freaking god! You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members. You know, maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Kosei. Oh my freaking god.
Me? How on earth would you come with that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know.
Yeah.
She's been she's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like extra light was turned on inside of her.
What? No way. Sarah is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now that it always has been.
You're so funny, Kosei. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so I should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Ah. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I wouldn't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room over to Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she keeps her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I hear Sayori told me not to worry about her and have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica.
Okay, everyone!
After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room.
Why don't we share our poems now?
Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori.
What are we doing first?
Sayori. This is your best ones. Oh wait, no, this is you.
It's nice, I guess.
This is you, Devin.
What?
you you just skipped the line.
No, I didn't. Do we have different things again?
Say.
I think because Sayori hasn't told me about the whole the whole, the the faking, happiness crap again. I think I haven't had that part, so I think it's different for me again. Because because I already said, it's nice, I guess.
She's telling me it's really, really nice, Kose. Thanks.
Okay, then you're gonna have to share your screen again because I don't have that.
You're doing so, right?
Yeah. I have to, but I can't unless I can see your screen. Mm-hmm.
Gary, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright?
Of course! Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today.
You want a nap or something?
No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face.
Well, alright.
Wait, that can't possibly be right because you and I just both had that moment where she told us everything was fine.
Don't worry about it, Devin. Just keep reading.
Hey, Kosei. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end...
Yeah. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Shut up, Devin. This is my line.
Shit. Fuck.
Because you're the one who likes this one the most.
Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else?
Wait. Of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you, but we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori.
No.
Oh no.
Kosei, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this?
Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden.
If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier.
Sayori. I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori. I probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile.
It's nothing, Kosei. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori.
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself.
Alright, who's next?
Fuck.
Who's next?
Monica. Hi, Kosei. Oh, wait, that's you.
Hi, Kosei. Have you thought about what you want to submit for Performing Festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. I'm using my game now, by the way, so...
Okay.
I got the same text you did. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at your today's poem.
Hold on, give me a second.
Okay.
Oh. Hey. business call.
Fun.
Yep. All right. Gonna read.
I already did that one, but that was when you had
Okay.
to get the call. I already read that one too.
Let's take a look at the poem. Sure. Let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. You know what? Since you already did this, I'm just gonna stop screen sharing because it lags me a little bit.
I like it, Devin. I mean, Kosei.
Ha ha ha. It's kind of funny. How so?
Wait, what are you doing?
You have
You have different text again. Why? my Monica's saying it's a lot cuter than I expected. No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other's every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you?
I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much as of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together. Again.
I see. That reminds me. About how Sayori's been a little off today?
Yeah, did she tell you anything? Or something?
Well, Kosei, you haven't been flirting with her, have you?
Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do.
Alright. Just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her.
Monica's a murderer.
Sayori's been acting so much happier ever since he joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Alright. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the current of the winds. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceased to blow, I fall. And I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and the forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up in a gust of wind.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers that are sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of in my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
See, I never really put too much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
No, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional?
Yeah, that. Anyway. Hold on, I'm almost here. I have the same text here. I just gotta get to that part. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid that it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something that you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging in that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
This one's alright.
This
Oh, wait, yeah, shit. Alright.
we have different ones now. So I'm gonna have to read from yours again. Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see you're going far, but it's not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Sorry, I'm just trying to get through my part at the same time.
Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me?
No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us is in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off.
Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away?
That's, it's not like you would actually do that.
Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Good. Natsuki elbows connect with my stomach.
Oh? Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all.
I was just joking.
Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too.
How the hell would you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. Fucking weak. I guess that kind of point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki.
Anyway.
Damn it. I liked my last story better! I'll be your... do I have to read this one in that voice too?
I can read if you want.
No, I mean, should I read in the cowboy voice?
That's completely up to you.
I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today, I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight. A sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind would melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be that beach. I'll be the beach that you daydream of each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in a What are you saying?
I said this could be song lyrics because that same stanza that you just read appears in the bottom again as well. You could use that as a chorus.
Do you want to sing it? Here you go, Devin. Sing. Go ahead.
I can't have to make music to it. I'm not gonna sing it. What are you nuts? Read, goddammit.
Bathe in the sunbeam and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's have your memories and footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reason you're wonderful. When you press your lips to mine, I'll be on the beach that watches your woes away. I'll be on the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be on the beach that makes your heart leap in a way thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love again. Yourself again.
Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write about something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach
About
is
burying
awesome.
you in the sand, yes.
I'm sorry, what?
A nice song about burying you in the sand.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that was the thing she wrote. Okay. Devin.
Besides, the beach is awesome. It's kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the
Oi!
beach first and... What?
My line, bitch.
Oh, right.
So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with the message later.
Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have both of us write about it or whatever. Ugh. You can really see her doing that, too. Making us write about the simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical, too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice.
So Yuri's is going to be a depressing version a lot. Or a more
Yeah,
depressing one.
right.
Alright.
Well done, Kosei. Oh, wow. Yuri just... On my screen, Yuri's just like, oh, Yuri doesn't seem so enthusiastic about me. Then she just walks away. And that was it for Yuri for me. I didn't even get to see her poem. Wow! Thanks, Yuri! Has my advice been helpful to you?
Wait, I don't think I even got to read. I didn't read, what's her face?
Oh yeah, no, we did. Remember it was a beach?
No, that was
Oh,
Natsuki.
Sayori's.
Sayori.
No, she never showed a poem. She never showed me one either.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm glad. Sharing a writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I needed to remember that to thank Monica. I think we felt a little awkward at first. But now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others mean. Think.
I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore. But it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all of the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing. And I guess doing some writing myself.
Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Kosei?
Yeah.
Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know? It's always, as always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself.
That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another.
Eh? Why me?
Well, you're always sophisticated. I can't read. Sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share.
Is that so?
Your thinks for a good minute.
That must be terrible. For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome? How unlikable of me.
Yuri. It's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. It just meant that I respect your opinion.
I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to these sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it.
Overthinking.
Being disliked.
Yuri.
What? What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on.
Alright. Do you want to share your poem now?
Okay. Here.
I'll let you read this.
Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making. Where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the sun face. The surface. Wow.
Surface.
The sun face. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss. But beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma.
There you go.
The easiest world. I hate this handwriting. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently look at your foundations until you give in, or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wafts around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is
squish my
therapeutic.
Into the sand.
The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and I abandon my piece and erode at the shore. Drift forward and I return to Earth forevermore.
This is two, not an.
I said two, but then I couldn't say the other word, so I almost said like I almost said something. Yeah, I was trying to pronounce that, but I did say two. I'm aware that the beach is an inane thing to kind of write about.
Turned country for a certain word there for a second.
But I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it.
You did it again! But I did my best!
I did my best!
Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it.
She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles, our thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her requests.
Her voice just got really high all of a sudden.
Thanks. But...
Oh no.
Well, I suppose it's not bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know?
What the...
It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while.
Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing.
Okay, let me see if I have the same one now. Come on, get out of full screen, piece of crap. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second! Is it just me, or did you just say something strange just now? Something did sound a bit unusual.
She said
That's
you
right.
three.
You You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Ooh, I wonder what's gonna happen.
In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different in that is that Sayori isn't here.
It seems you're right. Sayori would always help lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on!
She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time that she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Ooh.
That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people.
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the little festival preparations. So
Stop avoiding my question.
let's decide what everyone will be doing this week. I know, right? It's so annoying. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too.
Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around.
That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know, so you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere.
Oh, fuck off! I don't want to read her shit.
Atmosphere. About that, I love atmosphere.
Oh yeah, science, oxygen, carbon, atmosphere,
Natural gas.
nitrogen. Hell yeah. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Kosei.
Ah yes, now I'm the useless one. Hell yeah.
Don't say that.
Oh, I didn't even read what it said. I thought I didn't even read what it said. Shit, what did I say? The one who is true. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, I pretty much was right. I was
gonna say you pretty much had that down.
I didn't even read it. I didn't even. Oh my god. I thought she was actually answering to what I said. I was like,
Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way if you give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would, really be appreciative of that.
That's Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of the club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give to you.
Fuck you. I'm not going with you.
It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Devin may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on! I never said that! How hard can it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you just making excuses for Kosei to... Well, what are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? just what you think. Guys, let's settle this down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Devin to decide how he'd like to contribute.
Kosei!
Shut up! I'm reading my text!
Yeah, well, don't read your text.
Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Kosei, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Very well. In that case...
Everyone looks straight at me. Oh!
Who are you gonna be with?
Monica or Sayori? Does it matter which one I go to?
I don't know, find out. I suggest trying Sayori first. Just, you gonna save?
Yeah. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, and...
But Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much?
No.
Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? Who are you choosing? I suggest Monica next because it's really funny.
Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica.
Yay, you picked me! Hold on 1 second! Yeah! Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Mitsuki. Not only is your work most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Kosei was the one who... that doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him to picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with its decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know. We won't do as a good job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So are you gonna do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. It's technically most logical for Devin to help one of you two. I mean, Kosei. Fuck! So, I guess that's what we'll do. Do you have a preference, Devin? Kosei. Fuck!
Oh, so...
Okay, who are you choosing? This is for real now. They're not gonna fuck you again.
Do I want to bake with a lolly? Or do
with another lolly?
Or do I want to fucking torture myself by reading?
Here's a little. Here's the thing. You don't actually have to read her handwriting. It's just. You don't actually get to see decorations.
Does it matter what the fuck happens?
It doesn't really matter what you choose. It's just a different storyline.
It'll just end up the same way.
Yeah.
I'll go with the depressed, lonely one. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri.
Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Kosei?
Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. Ah, fuck! No, I should have chosen the other one because then Sayori won't get upset because I'm going This person.
I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, you'll be able to handle the baking yourself. I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay.
Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we needed to go over?
Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited?
No!
Excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Kosei?
No. Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out.
That's good enough for me.
Of
What
course
about you,
it is.
Natsuki? Natsuki! What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything! No, that's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Kosei picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. Am I the only one just now realizing how freaking long Monica's fingernails are? Or, oh no, that's just the lighting, I'm sorry. But
Did
they're
you really think it started off right here? What is wrong with you? Dude, if you were to think that, then it looks like some
know,
kind
they
of
have, like,
claw.
no
It like
fingers
looks like an
whatsoever.
animal hand.
Like,
Like some kind
little
of fucking.
stumps, like little paws.
Dude, what? I see what you mean. Now I'm never gonna be able to unsee that. Shit.
I know. I just completely brought us off topic just for that. They go really well with my tea, and nothing that I do for the event will compare to that. So I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad.
Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
No. I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then.
Why is this a game that so many people enjoy? What's so fun about this game? Everyone packs up their things. They start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they
We haven't
chat
even gotten
between
to the
each
creepy
other.
parts of it yet.
When is the creepy part coming up?
Oh, that's you.
I turn around.
Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend.
Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number?
I think that would be the best way, yeah.
Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers.
Okay, then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
My house?
Is that a problem?
No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you.
I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house.
Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are.
Don't underestimate yourself, Kosei. I think that will make a very productive team, even if you only choose me because you felt bad or something.
Wait, you don't actually think that, do you?
I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me.
I'm pretty sure I said I'll choose the depressing, lonely one, so...
Still, she's not wrong.
Yeah, you're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do.
But...
Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right?
I didn't realize.
I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? No. Yuri thinks really hard against. She looks straight into my eyes for a while.
I believe you.
I wouldn't. As if it took her a tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression.
And I'm really looking forward to Sunday.
Why does this music sound like something that would be in Ocarina of Time, like one of the towns?
Now that you say that, that's not even a bad question.
Yeah, I am too. I bet you stole the music and just like put a bunch of it together.
Come on, Dan Salvato.
After that exchange, I make my way out to the door and Yuri follows because it kind of sounds like the Lost Forest in the market as well.
Yeah.
Can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. Guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. Shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help me much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also as an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. Putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor as I assumed. She's up in her room. Why are you so quiet? It's already getting strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori?
Hi, Devin.
God. I was getting scared for a second.
Hi, Devin.
Fuck off! It's not Devin. This is my stream.
I
not
gotta
yours.
say, oh fuck! I didn't even realize I did it that time.
You said it twice.
Alright, go ahead.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easily to tell she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she had for years now.
If you ever came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to be with Yuri today?
Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course. But I'm helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then.
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles and shakes her head.
That's no good, Kosei.
Yeah.
Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. Just wants to torture me.
Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something's happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it.
Ah.
Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Kosei. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really gonna make me say it, aren't you, Kosei? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Do you know that? Why do you think I'm late for school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori?
Eh.
Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I wouldn't have done anything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Kosei. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else, too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why.
I'm just gonna
That's
wait
why
for
I've
this game
decided.
to turn into like an actual anime.
That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
You're right. That I don't understand. I don't understand your feeling at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Kosei. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streak down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace.
Devin, Kosei.
No, Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Kosei.
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being around her, Sayori's arms remain at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Kosei,
Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Kosei. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too.
Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. Festival's tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you? What I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day with here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be a very good thing for me today. You understand, right?
Kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it. Ah! I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri?
Ah,
Like
thank
how it's all the
goodness.
same pose. They probably just photoshopped in some more clothing.
I already read it.
You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time?
No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell.
You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home.
I suppose it's true. I didn't think of that for some reason.
It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyways, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. What, do we all live alone in these huge ass houses? What? Where's our
Except for
parents?
Except for Natsuki, because if you hang out with more with Natsuki, Natsuki describes her dad, where it's like, you know what, actually, you haven't gotten there yet. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well?
Yeah, pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious.
It's so clean.
I cleaned it before you came over, so...
That's very considerate of you to do.
No. I would... I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here.
Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean.
That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatch Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine.
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out.
It's fine, it's fine.
That's where you keep
Let
all
go
your
of
manga.
Yuri's ears. The manga wouldn't be the situation. There's probably fucking porn in there.
Yeah.
She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started?
Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements.
Atmospheric enhancements.
You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles.
Oh, wow. Didn't know you planned on taking it that far.
Of course. I wanted to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them waiting and wanting more.
That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person.
Intense?
I guess that's the best way to put it.
Is that a bad thing?
No, not at all. Hello, Litemir. Green. I think I'm gonna run for a bit. Alright, you too, Angel.
Feel better.
Oh, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so?
Hey!
Oh. Yeah?
Is that so?
You getting upset?
That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy.
Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little.
Relax. I brought some things for relaxation.
Oh boy.
I was going to use them during the poetry event.
I don't know. Oh yeah? Like what?
You sound very enthusiastic about this play date on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Yuri rummages through her bag. How big is her bag? She pulls out a few candles and wooden cylinder-shaped objects.
We're summoning the devil.
Oh,
I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you?
yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though?
Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with
Aromatherapy!
Yeah!
It's not even in cursive, Devin. Not familiar at all.
Is that so? I'm so embarrassed. Well, it's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it's permanent through it permeates through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic.
Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for?
This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I feel like I'm playing Ocarina of Time with this music.
I know the music is funny. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions to help you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that'll be perfect for sharing our poems?
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 It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I won't trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for?
Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it over there.
We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them.
Oh yeah? What will those be used for?
Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbon to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside.
It would also look like a little 2-year-old did it. That's really creative.
Preschool classroom.
Yeah, I had
Look what
no
my
idea
kid did
you'd be.
today.
I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri.
Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it.
Hew, 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 hew.
Yuri
Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she's more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys.
Here's a marker, Kosei. You can write any characters you want. It'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons.
Ah, alright. Sitting on the floor against the two of us just to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy.
Well...
Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it?
You're gonna think it's weird.
Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know?
If you promise you won't be weirded out.
I like to cut myself. Yeah,
I
I
like to kill
promise.
myself. I mean, cut myself. All right. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, or maybe, what am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this.
Ah ha 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 ha.
You're laughing at me.
No, I'm not laughing at
no,
you.
No, not at all.
It's just funny how nervous you are. You got sharing. It's interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it's kind of suits you.
Suits me.
Yeah, it's kind of intense. Ha 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 ha. Because it's really cool looking knife. I can't deny that.
It is, isn't it?
Yuri relaxes her expression once again.
Would you like to hold it?
No, I'm good. Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hand. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of knife with my index finger.
You're
Ow!
gonna love this part. David! I mean, Kosei!
Really?
Why'd you do that?
I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all.
It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no.
A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash off right now. Without warning, Yuri puts her finger puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I would have already knew what the hell was gonna happen. It's anime. There's a cut on a finger. What else are they gonna fucking do? Oh, you're right next to a sink? I'll just suck your finger for you. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh.
Well, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking.
Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri.
That's the most embarrassing thing that was the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry.
Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I'll do it anyway. What are you gonna do? Take Yuri's hand, lick her. I knew it.
Damn it! I'm Kosei! Did you really just do that?
Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me and I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now.
You're so weird, Kosei.
Yuri giggles shyly.
What
Don't
the
you
crap?
dare.
Why'd my League of Legends come on?
You're calling me
What?
weird? I have no reason to. I have no response to that.
Where do you keep your bandages?
I don't think I need one actually. It was just a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding.
I see. That's relieving.
The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbon, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri.
Ah, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. You ready to move on to the next task?
Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind?
I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets.
Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolored paint tablets.
You can't make an entire banner with just watercolor paints.
You
Can
can.
you?
Yep.
Interesting. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us?
Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute.
Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it'll be too diluted.
Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use a small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips that brings into my room. Yuri?
Yes?
I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeves, pulling it back over her arms. Cuts herself, doesn't she?
Yep.
Nothing. Your face is a little red. Too hot in here for you or anything?
No, not at all. Nothing wrong, so let's mix paint.
Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it up on herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups.
So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner. Starting with the colors first.
My wrists are like tingling from the fucking thinking about that.
Starting with the colors for a sunrise, the daytime, the sun, then sunset, then nighttime. Yeah, it did for me for the first time too, but I got used to it. Once it dries,
I don't think that's something you're supposed to get used to, Devin.
you know what I mean. I know the storyline. I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom.
Ah, neat. What are you going to write?
Well, don't do that. It'll be more fun to surprise you.
Yuri smiles at me, if you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in each other's way.
Double yawn.
Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different color across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with a watercolor feels a lot like the art class project we had back then. Relaxing.
I'm sorry if this feels too childish.
No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know.
Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too.
Yuri stops painting for a moment and thinks to herself.
For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, what the hell? Discord's like in the way. I just like when I can spend time with one other person, even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't even matter if we talk too much. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy.
Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently.
I knew you'd understand.
Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers.
Kya!
You've really never watched an anime. Sorry. Yuri
Why do you
reels
think I
back
don't
and
do this
I
kind of stuff?
quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all.
No.
Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me.
I don't think she feels pain. It's not your fault.
It's a video game, so you really
your
can't.
face. Fuck off. There are droplets of paint on
I'm just
Yuri's
being
face
literal.
and neck.
Is there something on my face?
Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out to fetch a small towel, then I dampen it hot water. Return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Here. Why is it when they go into these fucking first person modes, they're like always in this
She
damn...
looks so derpy in this picture, though.
Yo, why is she holding on to my arm? What? Trying to wash damn paint that's non-existent, and she's just holding on to my arm. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel.
Ah.
Something wrong.
It's hot. I just didn't expect it.
Sorry, I didn't want to use the cold water. Having finished, I started to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist.
Wait, just for a little longer. It feels really nice.
Ah. Keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she lost in a daze and enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathed gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Here's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist and sends a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away.
Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out.
It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier than she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's examples. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected.
Just stole my line, piece of crap.
I thought it was my character. You've done it a lot more than I have, so screw off.
Yeah, I know. I'm really happy with the results.
Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now?
Not yet. It needs to dry first.
That's true, but won't that take a while?
Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. That motorcycle, I can't tell if it's a motorcycle or a car out there, but it
sounded like that's a motorcycle.
He definitely thought that he was, the king of the road.
No, I heard it too just now. It's a motorcycle.
I mean, obviously, we live like literally 5 seconds away.
Yeah.
I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay?
That's totally fine.
Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here.
Whew.
You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit?
Ah, no, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done.
I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon.
A loud ass car.
I know, it's so annoying.
Ah. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work.
Well,
Yuri thinks to herself.
I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well.
probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker.
No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right?
Yeah,
So I shouldn't be disappointed or anything.
gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxing environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once
Well,
Yuri,
this is pretty funny.
once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door.
Thank you very much for having me today.
No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything you need me to bring tomorrow.
I will.
Yeah, how about the big ass poster?
Well then,
Yuri
I guess I'll see you
fidgets.
tomorrow.
Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. But we can do this again. Whatever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. Ah, and I forgot, you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so...
You're very thoughtful, Kosei.
Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand.
I kind of like that about you.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back.
Sayori!
Eh,
Ah! Hi, Kosei.
Yuri, just now we weren't...
It's okay, Kosei. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Aw, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. We'll be get together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course.
I kind of knew that Sarah would just appear out of nowhere. It's just like, in the back of my head, it's like, well, one of those Sarah should probably just be watching from the Sarah beams.
Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow.
Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sarah waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but then my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy. They made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Freaking phone! What the hell?
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Kosei? Am I supposed to be? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Kosei. If I wasn't here, then I wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away. I put my hand on her shoulders to reassure her.
I'm scared, Kosei. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori.
True, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Kosei, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want to hurt. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. You remember what I said? I always know what's best for you. You still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know that you need most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Ah!
You better save right here, big boy.
What the fuck? Does this change anything? Does this change anything, or is it this? There is like the same thing will
I don't
happen.
know, but I've always ever gone for I love you.
Oh! Do I friend zone her?
Should you friend zone her or come clean?
Those are my true feelings. There's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club makes making new friends and having fun with you every day. It helps me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy.
Kosei.
Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me.
This is the first
They
time we
look-
get to see your actual character model in the game.
They look so childish. What the? She doesn't look like she should be in high school. She look. What?
You'd be surprised what kind of high school girls are at my school.
Oh god.
How small they are.
Oh dude, half of them are smaller than my sister.
Kosei? Is this really okay?
Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. Please don't read it. Please don't read it.
I don't think I can bring myself to say it.
I'm gonna skip over those.
Don't skip this
Me
part.
too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit.
What is this?
Oh wait, shit, that was me. Sayori?
I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Kosei.
It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. It's all that matters right now.
Okay. I trust you.
When it came up to that, I took off my headphones and I was like, please don't say it.
No, I couldn't bring myself to say
Okay,
it. I'm
good.
sorry.
Good. Sorry.
Actually, I'm not really sorry at all.
Why? Good. Sayori and Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh?
What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if we could... I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me.
I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best.
Hey, Kosei.
Sarah gazes at me once again, smiling sadly.
Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right?
I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori?
I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. I felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me.
Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they are. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. It's the day of the festival. All days I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I consider going to her house to wake her up, but decide that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. Banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over than I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too.
Kosei! You're the first one here. Thanks for
Back
being
here.
early.
Great. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that all the poems were performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like. Submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing.
I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you.
Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I said that, but I suddenly remembered what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all.
You should have taken a little more responsibility for her, Kosei. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know.
I've seen what happens. That's not a funny joke, Devin. Exchange. Monica, you know about that?
Of course I do. I'm the club president after all.
Pretty sure the personal life has nothing to do with this. But I stammer embarrassment. Embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. I don't know the full story at all, so...
Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think.
Yeah. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a little chill down my spine after hearing that.
Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice.
Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets, lay down on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed out on the page, giving it an atmospheric, professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice.
Notice how there's no music right now. I just
Yeah, I
noticed that.
know. What's this? I flipped to Sayuri's poem. It's different from the one she's practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Oh no. Get out of my head a million times. And get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. There's a low percent sign up here. Monica, what the fuck are you doing? Ah, what is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach.
Kosei? What's wrong?
Nothing. The poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so...
Ah. Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay?
I quickly leave the classroom.
Don't strain yourself.
Monica calls out at that after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I don't like how quiet it is. I should have tried a bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and what I gave her. I reach to Sayori's house and knock on the door. Don't expect an answer, and she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori! She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking up in her house? That is really something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on the door. I need to get a sip of water. Sayori, wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Oh! What? An exception has occurred. File game script line 307 C track. Trace back text for details. What? What is this?
One of your game scripts got deleted.
Why? The hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. And why? Why would she do this? How could I be so hopeless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it was for her to care about her. And why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? It's my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything could have done to prevent this. I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and if I remained friends with her like it has always been, then I could have just prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club, screw the festival, I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with, she's gone forever. Nothing I can do, bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different.
Oh yeah, by the way, now try and load a game.
What do you mean?
Try and load a game.
Yeah?
Try and load a game.
Oh, fuck off. No, I don't wanna. No, don't start a new game. Wait, is this how
It
it's.
does that.
This...
It'll do that automatically, yeah.
No, I don't want to start a new game.
Basically, if you didn't do that, it's like I had only one chance, and it wasn't careful enough. I'll now carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed from me, and now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. And then it says end, and then it brings you back to the title screen. And then the title screen, basically, instead of saying new game, it's just a bunch of code. Here, I'll screen share with you.
Evan.
What?
I'll just.
That's what it looks like now.
Hey, but what about more?
Notice how Sayori isn't even here. It's just a bunch of mixed up this.
Now, does it do that? Now, I know there's other endings. Does it always end with Sayori?
Sayori always has to die.
Should I continue with this?
Yeah, so now you have to. Yeah, so now you're there.
See an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she totally oblivious to any attention. That girl was my neighbor and a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never seen. Her, I signed. What?
You're so like struggling to figure this out.
I'm so confused. I always tell my parents motivation to join any club. And I've already been through all this. Does it just skip everything every time you? That's demanding.
This is not actually all the same text, by the way. Just saying.
Oh, I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hey.
Kosei?
Ma
Oh my goodness! I told you to expect to see you here.
Ah! Why? Oh my goodness! I totally didn't expect to see.
It's been a while, right?
Yeah, it has been.
Yeah.
Monica smiles sweetly. Fuck? Are you a gremlin?
No, that was just my smile sweetly laugh.
We do not know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were friends in the same class last year. Like, is there gonna be like a whole nother story? So, like, do I have...
Yep. She's like changed the script now because you can't use the same script when obviously one of the people from the script isn't even in the game anymore.
I'm gonna save it here. I'm just, you know. Oh God, what was that?
Ooh, that was one of those special ones that you get. You don't get that every single time. That's like really rare.
What was that?
That was like a fuzzy version of Monica.
I could tell what it was. I'm gonna save that there.
Yeah, I just saved it there as well.
I'm just gonna bad.
So does that conclude today's stream? Because we've recorded for literally,
Yeah.
let's see here,
Yeah.
probably for about like 3 hours.
2 hours. Yeah. Oh. Well. Oh. Oh shit. Huh. Alright. Well. Well, that was interesting.
Sure was.
What do you want to do? Do you guys, should I stream this again tomorrow?
Yeah, I got nothing planned tomorrow if you wanna.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna stream this tomorrow then.
It'll probably tomorrow you'll probably actually be able to finish it because the storyline from here on forward gets a lot faster and faster and stuff. Especially when some of the text is the same in the first run through than the second.
Yeah.
Because you're still writing poems and stuff like that. You're just not sharing it to Sayori anymore.
Okay.
So it's like a lot of that stays the same. Some of the stuff is different. It's like some of the text is different every now and then, so you gotta like watch out for that. But like, it'll be faster because a lot of it's also the same.
Oh shit.
Well, you can do what it takes to end off. And
alright, well, whoever the hell's watching, gonna be finishing this up tomorrow, I guess. Maybe. Alright, well, if you guys are enjoying this, give this a thumbs up and let me know what you guys thinking, because this is the first time I've played this game. This is really fucked up. Good thing I don't need to monetize my videos. Alright, well, I'll see you guys in the next one. Go check out my friend's YouTube channel, That Child Gamer. Links in the description below. Make sure to check out my Twitter as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.